horses? There you go, thank you.
What's that?
It's 52 after.
Oh.
If you do this and do that's plenty.
Take us out. All right.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Before we begin the commencement ceremony, I have a few important announcements. In compliance with state law, no smoking is allowed. Guests will find the women's and men's facility located in the first floor lobby and the northwest corner of the second floor. First aid facilities are located in the first floor lobby. In the event of an emergency evacuation, guests will be guided to one of the exit doors located throughout the arena. These exits are marked with red exit signs. Ushers are available to assist you should the need arise. As we celebrate this joyous occasion, an occasion that reminds us to be respectful in our attitudes and actions, we ask that you silence all electronic devices. During the awarding of the diplomas, we ask that you hold your applause to the end so the names of all of our candidates may be heard. When taking pictures, please be mindful of those around you and do not block the aisles. We ask that all candidates to please be respectful of their fellow graduates and remain seated throughout the ceremony. After the singing of the alma mater, we ask that everyone please remain standing while the platform party, faculty, and graduates exit the arena floor. Thank you for your attention. We will begin the ceremony shortly.
Our way work goes in the cut time here.
Okay.
Like the fanfare
8 bars
part.
before.
So 141.
Yes. So pick it up. Well, at least now I've got a break to play the high notes at the end. 1, 2, ready. So is it assumed that if you're a music major and you're graduating at this commencement ceremony that you did not pass theory or history? And you had to retake it, but you had to wait a semester?
I don't know. It's like me 10 years.
If you're a music major and you're graduating in this ceremony, you did not pass one of your theory or history classes. Pretty much. Because they only offer it once a year. And so you can go into 2 and pass 2, but you have to go back and pass 1 the next year.
I have a story to tell about grad school. It involves music theory.
Play solo, Alan. We could probably do Sleigh Ride from our memory.
Yeah, we didn't do any Christmas stuff.
I know we didn't have any in the
Yeah, we
books.
usually do.
I remember one year that all we could do was Christmas stuff because we were missing a folder.
Okay, here we go.
All right.
Next time.
Yeah, we didn't do that.
Here we go.
Good afternoon. It's such a great day to be an Eagle and to have the opportunity to celebrate all these exceptional graduates. I want to personally welcome everyone to Florida Gulf Coast University. Now, all are in their places, and we are ready to begin this commemorative day. Today signifies one of the greatest occasions and accomplishments in the lifetime of our FGCU graduates, their families and friends. With such pride and happiness radiating through the arena in celebration of these stunning accomplishments, we have come to expect the moment your graduate receives his or her diploma, you'll be moved to a triumphant applause or some other form of jubilant expression. Although we appreciate your outward displays of excitement and your enthusiastic support, we kindly ask that you respect the following graduate by restoring quiet by the time the next candidate's name is to be called. In addition, we also ask that you respect the dignity of the commencement ceremony by remaining civil and refraining from the use of any external form of noisemakers, such as air horns. And I'm hopeful that this group can do better than our last group because we did have one air horn last time, so please, no air horns. The use of such devices is just plain rude and becomes offensive, leading to a diminished experience for those seated in proximity to you. These exercises for the 2016 fall semester, the 41st commencement ceremony at Florida Gulf Coast University, are hereby called to order.
On behalf of Florida Gulf Coast University, I welcome you to the university's 41st commencement ceremony. At this time, will you please remain standing or rise for the invocation provided by Reverend Casey F. Jones. And please remain standing afterwards to join in the singing of our national anthem led by our student vocalist from the Bauer School of Music and the Arts, Ms. Christy Ferreira, and the Suncoast Brass Quintet.
Good afternoon. This invocation was inspired by the words of the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., Pope Clement XI, and the wisdom literature of sacred scripture. Eternal God, out of whose mind came this great cosmic universe, we bless you. We give you praise and thanksgiving for this Florida Gulf Coast University class of 2016. Help us to seek that which is high, noble, and good. Help us to work with renewed vigor for a warless world, a better distribution of wealth, and a brotherhood and sisterhood that transcends race, gender, and color. We ask your blessing on these men and women as they go forth to make an impact on this world, beginning with their immediate communities, to be the change they want to see in the world. Help them to soar as on the wings of eagles. When they are afraid, give them courage. When afflicted, give them patience. When dejected, afford them hope. And when alone, assure them of the support of loved ones. Help them to conquer anger with gentleness, greed by generosity, apathy by fervor. Help them to forget themselves and to reach out towards others. Make them prudent in planning, courageous in taking risks. Make them patient in suffering, unassuming in prosperity. Keep them attentive at service, diligent at work, and firm in good intentions. Let consciences be clear, conduct without fault, speech blameless, and life well-ordered. Teach us all daily to seek wisdom, for as your word declares, wisdom is radiant and unfading, and she is easily discerned by those who love her. She is found by those who seek her. She hastens to make herself known to those who desire her. He who rises early to seek her will have no difficulty, for he will find her sitting at his gates. To fix one's thoughts on her is perfect understanding, and he who is vigilant on her account will soon be free from care, because she goes about seeking those worthy of her, and she graciously appears to them in their paths and meets them in every thought. Amen.
Thank you, Christy. You may be seated. This ceremony is patterned after a ritual which has been repeated through centuries of higher education throughout the world. The robes we wear and the symbols of the ceremony found their origin in the Middle Ages. The mace is a symbol of the authority of the university, but the spirit of commencement is modern, always new, and always focused on the future. At this time, let me introduce the university trustees and other members of our platform party. As I call your name, please rise and remain standing, and please hold your applause until all have been introduced. University trustee and chair of the FGCU Board of Trustees, Dudley Goodlett. University trustee, Robbie Repsdorf. Student speaker, university trustee, and student government president, Thilden Elnius. Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, Dr. Robert Gregerson. Dean of the UA Whitaker College of Engineering, Dr. Richard Baer. Dean of Undergraduate Studies, Dr. Don Kirby. Dean of Library Services, Dr. Kathleen Miller. Chair of the Alumni Association Board of Directors, Harry Casimir. Director of Alumni Relations, Kimberly Wallace. Invocation speaker, Reverend Casey F. Jones. Academic advisor and university reader, Rebecca Kroger. Director of Academic Advising and University Reader, Allison Bacigalupe. Associate Vice President for Research and Dean of Graduate Studies, Dr. Chichung Yi. Vice President for Student Affairs, Dr. J. Michael Rollo. Vice President for University Advancement and the Executive Director of the FGCU Foundation, and our keynote speaker today, Christopher J. Semino. Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Ronald Toe. University Marshal, Faculty Senate President, and FGCU Vice Chair, FGCU Board of Trustees Vice Chair, Dr. Sean Felton. Please join me in welcoming our platform guest. Sitting in the first row and before me are our college marshals. As I call your name, please stand to be recognized and hold your applause until all have been introduced. Peggy Glathar, Library Services. Dr. Cynthia Garumagan, College of Arts and Sciences. Dr. Ingrid Buckley, UA Whitaker College of Engineering. Please join me in recognizing our marshals. I would like to thank the many members of the university's foundation board and friends of the university here with us today on this occasion when we celebrate the accomplishments of so many students. Because there are so many here, I won't be able to introduce each of you, but I welcome you and ask that you raise your hands so we may recognize you. Now, I would like to introduce the university's provost and vice president for academic affairs, Dr. Ronald Toll.
It is a great honor for me to serve this institution as Chief Academic Officer and to be part of this very special ceremony this afternoon. It is now my distinct pleasure to introduce the President of the Faculty Senate, Vice Chair of the FGCU Board of Trustees and University Marshal, Dr. Sean Felton.
Thank you, Dr. Toll. Welcome again, everyone, to the 41st commencement ceremony at Florida Gulf Coast University. If you're following along with your program, I'm the first of 4 speeches you will hear today. The program planners have given me 3 minutes to talk and reminded me of this many times. Even on Friday, Trustee Onius said I'm a little long-winded. Thanks, T. But when has an academic ever talked for just 3 minutes? It usually takes us that long just to introduce ourselves. But I'll try to say somewhat within the allotted time because I know you have family to see, fake news on Facebook to read, tweets to go out, online pop-ups to browse, especially the new LuLaRoe fashions, and Snapchats to tend to from the soon-to-occur selfie you're about to take with President Bradshaw. But in all seriousness, fellow platform party members, distinguished guests, outstanding faculty, parents, families, and most especially you, our Florida Gulf Coast University graduates, I bring you greetings and congratulations on completing your degree program on behalf of all my incredible colleagues, the FGCU faculty. It was and is a privilege for my colleagues and I to do what we do each day in preparing each of you for your career. Your ever-elusive future is now yours, and you're just getting started. Your experiences while attending FGCU are unprecedented and have been filled and enriched by the dedicated, brilliant faculty members, several who are with us today and who you'll have an opportunity to interact with following receiving your diploma. These events today are moments that epitomize why we do what we do. I've had the privilege of representing our outstanding faculty by speaking at these proceedings on multiple occasions. I've tried to work in many themes. Some may have worked, some don't. Lucky for you, though, you're about to witness my next attempt. Remember, I'm only scheduled for 3 minutes, so this too will pass. Each time that I begin to write a speech, it's important to try and find something that will capture what this day entails for you, your families, and the faculty I represent. So here we go. I was in Atlanta last weekend with my 5-year-old son for the SEC football championship. After the game, we grabbed an Uber to get back to our hotel. Our driver that evening was an extremely special lady. She was a single mother of 7, happy to have found a new beginning in Atlanta. She radiated with pride and indicated to my son and I how she just moved to Atlanta 6 months ago from Detroit. And this was after she saw her last child graduate from college. You could see the pride in this lady, knowing the sacrifices she made to ensure each one of her children would have a promising future. All were successfully employed and enjoying the benefits of a college degree. This is what this day represents. Each of you had a story, and today marks another chapter in that great story. Whether you're receiving your baccalaureate degree, master's, or doctorate, you're all among an elite group of individuals now. Also, you might not realize it because the wounds of final projects and exams have not yet healed. But what is occurring today for you provide each of you with several advantages to a better life. Your degree is unquantifiable. You are receiving a passport that will never expire and will provide you with countless opportunities that still do not exist for many. Our Uber driver saw these opportunities for her children, and she made sure that nothing was going to stop that. Also, by completing your degree, you'll be a better member of society by increasing your civic responsibility, by voting in elections, and volunteering in community agencies. You'll be more open to diversity issues and have a healthier life. All that your degree represents is extremely important, but I want to leave you with a few intangibles that I live by each day. Success requires hard work, which is exemplified by all of you completing your degrees. I think the legendary coach Vince Lombardi said it best when he posited, you don't do things right once in a while, you do them right all the time. So be right in what you do. Each day, it'll make a difference, and you will never need to question what you did if it was in the best interest of the cause you were serving. Just do what is right. This will also allow you to look yourself in the mirror daily, knowing you did your best and you did what was right without compromise. Continue to be a lifelong learner. Socrates indicated, education is the kindling of a flame, not the filling of a vessel. So leave here today completely educated in your discipline and ready for the start of your career. But continue to add opportunities for learning. Attain an advanced degree, study literature, learn a new hobby, learn how to play an instrument, and don't forget to travel. So much can be learned, so never stop. Before Suncoast Brass starts to play the song Too Long, or I Cause You to Miss Your Dinner Reservations this afternoon, let me conclude with one final piece of personal advice. Never underestimate the small acts of kindness. Say hello to a colleague as you arrive to work in the morning, or pay a compliment when someone least expects it. These small acts of kindness make everyone feel better and demonstrate your value of others. Once again, my colleagues, our FGCU faculty and I congratulate you. We wish you well in all of your endeavors, and we are assured that all of you will be excellent representatives of our FGCU family. You have made us proud, and we anticipate all of your future successes. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Felton. It is now my pleasure to introduce our Fall 2016 student speaker and president of student government and a member of our University Board of Trustees, Mr. Theoldens Elnius. Mr. Elnius is a senior majoring in computer information systems. T, as we call him, was born in Laganav, Haiti, and grew up in Central Florida. He attended Auburndale High School prior to his acceptance and into FGCU. T's campus involvement extends beyond student government. He has served on the executive board for several student organizations, including the Haitian Student Organization, Caribbean Student Organization, Everglades Area Council. In addition, T has been a mentor in various capacities for the Office of Multicultural and Leadership Development. Within the community, he also serves as a member of the New Generation Board of Hope for Haiti, Incorporated. He is a determined and dedicated student that values the importance of building strong, sustained relationships. Mr. Elnius is performing admirably in his second term as student body president and as a university trustee. It is my great pleasure to introduce Mr. Theoldens Elnius.
Thank you, Dr. Toll. Graduates, today represents your venture to new heights and will start new beginnings. You remember today as one of the biggest milestones of your life. Education, to me, is one of life's greatest investments. At this moment, this investment that you've made in your future comes full circle for all of you. Over the years, you've invested your time, money, thoughts, and probably a lot of tears to reach this exact moment. Today is truly your day. Life is a learning experience. During your short time on campus, you've learned a great deal, and your educational path will not end as this chapter of your life closes. Individually, all of you have gained valuable skills to address some problems our society faces, which may include, but is not limited to, the issues such as the divide of communities due to discrimination, the constant advancements with health and medicine, and promoting sustainability for future generations, which I'm sure, due to colloquium, you'll have no problem. Graduates, now it's your turn to spread your wings and soar along your fellow eagles. I ask you all to reflect on what FGCU has given you and identify the relationships you've made here on campus. Take some time to thank your mentors, professors, classmates, and most importantly, your family members who've helped you and pushed you to mold you into who you are today. In the words of Maya Angelou, you can only become truly accomplished at something you love. Don't make money your goal. Instead, pursue the things you love doing and do them so well that people can't take their eyes off of you. Lastly, shout out to all my friends that are graduating and my Chief of Staff, Lindsay Farrell. Thanks, go Eagles.
Thank you, T. I noticed that you're wearing a 2016 gold tassel, which symbolizes your commitment to Florida Gulf Coast University's foundation and helps to support the university's greatest need. Graduates, for those of you who are also wearing a gold tassel, please know that you just made your first step in your philanthropic journey. Thank you for your support. It is now my pleasure to introduce our commencement speaker, Mr. Christopher J. Semino, Vice President for University Advancement at Florida Gulf Coast University and Executive Director of the FGCU Foundation. Mr. Semino oversees all aspects of advancement, including fundraising, alumni relations, special events, donor relations and stewardship, endowment management, and university marketing and communications. Chris was previously with Tufts University, where he served as Senior Director of University Advancement and campaign manager for Tufts' successful $1.2 billion fundraising campaign that concluded in 2011. His previous higher education experience includes stints as Associate Vice President for Strategic Planning at Case Western Reserve University, as Director at Columbia University in both the Earth Institute and Student Services, and Business Manager at Princeton University. Mr. Semino also has experience in the private sector, including in the areas of strategic management, finance, and administration. Joining Mr. Semino here today is his lovely wife, Pamela, and her parents. We welcome you. Now, please, let's welcome Vice President Chris Semino.
Thank you, and good afternoon. President Bradshaw, Chair Goodlett, trustees, parents, friends, relatives, alumni, faculty, staff, and most especially the Florida Gulf Coast University class of 2016. Congratulations. And might I say, Dr. Bradshaw, this is a much better looking crowd than this morning. That's pandering to the audience. I'm honored and privileged to be with you today to provide some remarks as you transition from one stage of life to the other. In contemplating my remarks, I decided to turn to three sources for my research: the internet, books, and the movies. When I began my research, I used your favorite professor, Dr. Google. I typed in commencement speech and I received 3 million hits. So I typed in great commencement speeches, and I received 200,000 hits. So I'd like to read to you the best lines from all 200,000 of those. No, obviously that won't work. That's like trying to find a parking space in Garage 4 at 10 o'clock in the morning. Nearly impossible. Only the students get that joke. So I turned to to books, specifically the good book, the Bible. My favorite quote is from Luke, chapter 12, verse 48. From everyone who has been given much, much will be demanded. And from the one who has been entrusted with much, much more will be asked. And I thought, yes, this is what I want to talk about. But it seems a little proper, a little rigid, a little Old English. And although it's Sunday, I didn't think you wanted me to preach from the Bible. You're welcome. So I turned to my third inspiration, the movies. While tempted to take some lines from the classic Animal House, instead I ended up with the 2002 cinematic masterpiece starring Tobey Maguire, Spider-Man. That's a classic, I know. The definitive line of this movie comes from Uncle Ben to young Peter Parker when he says, "With great power comes great responsibility. With great power comes great responsibility." And to me, commencement is the best time to think about and embrace this concept. That and the next time you're bit by a radioactive spider. You see, graduates, with the diploma earned today, you have been granted great power. But what is this power? You have the power to start businesses. You have the power to influence people and change minds. You have the power to solve problems and the power to influence elections. You have the power to build institutions, to join boards, to start families, and to buy the right products or invest in the right companies. You have the power to choose your own career, to chart your own futures. You have the power to build your own dreams. You also have a power button on your phone. Turn it off every once in a while. Just enjoy life. This FGCU education has empowered you. And as the faculty and staff here, we look forward to your embracing and building this power for good. But with great power comes great responsibility. So your work is only beginning. As global citizens, you need to be responsible for yourself and also responsible for one another. Take care of each other, support people rather than tear them down, and embrace them rather than reject them. You need to be responsible for your environment, for the people with whom you surround yourself, the communities in which you live, and the planet which desperately needs your best ideas to remain sustainable. You need to be responsible for continuing to grow and learn, for investing in and supporting your alma mater, by joining the Alumni Association, mentoring students, and paying it forward. Your degree will grow in value as you invest in FGCU. You are responsible for taking chances, for starting companies and for starting families, for seeking solutions to problems and not creating new problems. You are responsible for our future, because with great power comes great responsibility. So today, even though I look real young, 25 years ago, I was sitting exactly where you were sitting. And I had it all figured out, or so I thought. Today, I leave you with the top 5 lessons I wish I knew 25 years ago when I was graduating from college. Number 1, if you wait for the perfect time to do something, you'll never do anything. And time moves faster the older you get. Number 2, you are not as smart as you think you are. You are not as helpless as others might think you are. And you can learn from everyone. Number 3, sometimes the hardest part is the anticipation of doing something. Take chances and don't be afraid of failure. Number 4, read voraciously and never stop learning. Your education is a lifetime pursuit. And number 5, and most importantly, who you surround yourself with is the only thing that truly matters. Choose wisely. But today, just enjoy this wonderful achievement. Go to Rusty's and have one more beer. Go to Moe's or Pita Pit or Bar Louie for just one more meal and make someone else pay for it. Because today is your day. Today is the day you commence. You start again. Graduates, congratulations on your wonderful achievements. We look forward to your bright futures and being a part of your successes. Good luck. God bless. Go Eagles.
Thank you, Vice President Simoneau. Degrees will now be conferred. At FGCU, we award a wide variety of advanced degrees that provide postgraduate education in a wide array of disciplines. Indeed, at FGCU, we offer 3 programs of study leading to doctoral degrees and over 30 courses of study leading to a master's. We are pleased that 37 master's degrees are being awarded by FGCU at this commencement. Some of those eligible to receive recognition at today's ceremony have already started their new careers and unfortunately are unable to be here this afternoon with us. Will all the master's candidates please rise for the conferral of your degrees?
By the authority vested in me by the Florida Board of Governors and the Florida Gulf Coast University Board of Trustees, I confer upon each of you the master's degree you have earned with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. Candidates, you may please turn your tassels from right to left. Congratulations. You may be seated.
The College Marshal for Arts and Sciences will now escort the master's recipients to the stage. The university readers, Ms. Rebecca Kroger and Ms. Allison Bacigalupi, will introduce the individual graduates.
Thomas Goldman. Savannah Jensen. Ron Temple. Austin Polonitsa. Drew Liddick. Bradley Hanson. Perry Spence. Karen Marino. Michael Ilchilzian. Laura Teft. Raina Burko. Kathleen Fitzgeorge. Belinda Smith. Hannah Lipsey. Linda Johnson. Tiffany Cole. Aisha Lewis. Farhana Ura. Natalia Cardona.
Here at FGCU, we have a tradition of our faculty greeting our newest graduates. The faculty of each college rise and move to a receiving area at the rear of the arena as the students from their respective colleges cross the stage. We believe that this tradition gives our students one last chance to convene with their faculty, those who have supported and nurtured them throughout their years here at FGCU. Will the new FGCU Masters graduates please rise? President Bradshaw, Platform Party, faculty, family, and guests, please join with me in congratulating our newest graduate degree recipients. Please be seated. We now come to the conferring of the bachelor's degrees. At FGCU, we award a wide variety of bachelor's degrees that provide education in an array of disciplines. Indeed, at FGCU, we offer over 50 courses of study leading to the bachelor's, and we award the following baccalaureate degrees: Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering, Bachelor of Science in Environmental Engineering, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Bachelor of Social Work, and Bachelor of Music Education. We are pleased that 436 bachelor's degrees are being conferred by FGCU at this afternoon's commencement. Some of those eligible to receive recognition at today's ceremony have already started their new careers and unfortunately are unable to be in attendance with us here today. Will all bachelor's candidates please rise for the conferral of your degrees?
By the authority vested in me by the Florida Board of Governors and the Florida Gulf Coast University Board of Trustees, I confer upon each of you the bachelor's degree you have earned with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. Candidates, please turn your tassels from right to left. Congratulations. You may be seated.
The College Marshal for the College of Arts and Sciences will now escort the bachelor's recipients to the front of the stage. The university readers, Ms. Rebecca Kroger and Ms. Allison Bacigalupi, will introduce our individual graduates.
Christy Ferrer. William Mastandrea. Marissa Garbaravage. Brian Beneliyahu. Kristen Peterson. Bridget McCreary. Gabrielle Cabezas. Daniel Verdugo. Colin Edenfield. Derek Anderson. John Galeta. Rosemary Kirk. Lindsay Daniels. Brittany Burnett. Shannon Frasick. Remagio Serrata. Caitlin Wagner. Caitlin Miles. Morgan Sleeper. Mallory Cohen. Brandon Kirsch. Stephen Delicio. Daniel Wright. Joseph Rotella. Joanne Waterman Ortiz. Daniel Sokolowski. Ryle Jones. Sean Downing. Kevin DiMatteo. Joanna Rothenberg. Paul Levine. Rhea Casimir. Kevin Valentin. Robert Burden. Daniel Diaz. Joshua Middledorf. Savannah Rains. Zoe Finley. Shirley Schwing. Kyle Forbes Roberts. Tomas Serta. Kylie Barrett. Brene Miller. Kelsey Priest. Kelsey Abel. Megan Schindler. Daria Abai. Emmanuel Consigliati. Brandon Cavill. Victoria Adams. Roberto Guido. Andy Aguirre. Jacob Heyer. Ashley Infiesta. Farah Preskauer. Michael Reckemer. Mireille Grupo. Ryan Atwood. Zachary Duff. Luis Palma. Sylvie Michelle. Justin Clark. Anna Isabel Guerrero. Erlan Taborga Martinez. Lindsay Ryder. Adam Robert. Justin Cromer. Brandon Califar. Flavia Martin. Fred Mazzata. Nicholas Musarino. Dalton Kent. Dominic Saya. William Kallstrom. Donald Erdman. Kristen Ralston. Samantha Martin. Austie Farley. Melina Gray. Nicole Dunleavy. Carly Rankin. Megan Moon. Danielle Bensini. Crystal Hernandez. Michael Raduconu. Allison Jaggers. Kira Peer. Paige Nelson. Jacqueline Sanabria. Angelina Zuniaga Reed. Cameron Joseph Santiago. Brittany Jacobs. Julia Chish. Katie Kirk. Mike Deluche. Andre Williams. Ratia Woods. Desiree De Molina. Josue Cardosa. Alexandra O'Connor. Ruth St. Romain. Drew Messina. Yanel Vixamar. Lindsay Farrell. Kathleen Evans. Brianna Chiara. Ariana Zaya. Blake Torshon. Amber Dupree. Nora Rica. Gabriella O'Connor. Katie Lane. Cody Clark. Hunter Kessler. Gunther Schenk. Gabriel Schramm. Reed Thompson. Adrian Harriet. Emily Gonzalez.
Robin Stevens. Chase Goldstein. Connor Shin. Robert Hofeck. Sarah Hildebrandt. Rihanna Gabrielle. Jenna Martin. Jade Hemberger. Lexi Siegel. Rebecca Weatherby. Sarah McNatt. Erica Kruger. Jesse Elmore. Brandon Fishman. Laura Annis. Catherine Gropp. Samuel Collins. Kimberly Rosales. Samantha Gatt. Carrie Ann O'Leary. Anya Winu Ojeen. Anna Delavo. Deidre Ann Murray. Marla Jade Fidd. Yvonne Brown. Alex Van Aken. Stephanie Marachich. Megan Simoninski. Gihan Darboz. Samantha Weisbeck. Allison Johnson. Hallie Martineau. Alex Funsowitz. Renato Cueva. Candice Marquez. Elvis Barrera. Jasmine Bryant. Carly Pierre. Xavier Hart. Hugh Jimmy Leach. Clennell Abbott. Alicia Nestra. Alexandra Hathaway. Garrett Forrest. Andrew Gibbons. Christopher Bombardier. Brianna Rigg. Jennifer Lane. Rachel Whitaker. Jenna Cusack. Alexis Butt. Jordan Feinberg. Elaine Cornwall. Sky Gonzalez. Jennifer Gladstone. Julia Biuso. Andrea Steidel. Amelia Rodriguez. Troy Dabandadza. Ashley Cardis. Mariah Cochran. Juan Reyna. Samuel Camargo. Alexis Bolden. Kyle Corey. Lauren Saravis. Brett Nickel. Cassidy O'Brien. Aaron Ward. Jason Slavin. Kelsey Noren. Elsie Aviles. Evelyn Barahona. Andrew Lindo. Cynthia Jackson. Amanda Delonzo. Taylor Harris. Jessica Rogers. Melinda Averhart. Haley Rapp. Peter Weinberger. Matthew Eliason. Nicole Carney. Joanne Warren. Alexandra Doddart. Miranda Hawker. Kelsey Hawker. Lucas Everham. Matthew Pinterich. Diana Sandoval. Natalie Shelton. Brian Wambach. Jason Gomez. Alexander McDonald. Amelia Crocker. Scott Edmondson. Jana Keys. Kate Hiffel. Jamie Mercer. Zoe Spanbrook. Francisco Garces. Ivo Georgiev. Taylor Grimes. Jessica Dufresne. Angelina Acunto. Megan Mays. Denise Rodriguez. Tyler Pettis. Jaslyn Brown. Taylor Radiker. Megan Bonesteel. Cassidy Klump. Kyle Reif. Marsh Hall. Michelle Koenig. Elizabeth Bunnell. Jennifer Simon. Danielle Crowley. Annie Arcia. Angela Kuyavsky. Maureen Esposito. Daniela DePaulis. Mariah Hillsman. Kelly Flowers. Christine Kanger. Kayla Gallagher. Emily Whalen. Ram Pollock. Gisela Estrada. Garrett McLeod. Melissa Cardenas. Joseph Linehan. Jonathan Oliver. Brianne Donnelly. Emma Keith. Jonathan Young. Shannon Morin. Haley Marks. Logan Crawford. James Kranagi. Melissa Jasic. Abigail Gadarian. Jessica Goodstein. Savannah Grove. Laura Saria. Rachel Briggs. Anthony Dawkins. Caitlin Shaw Ballator. Erica Lowry. William Cobb. Mark Vidal. Marvin Tercios Gonzalez. Reynald Sanchez. Adolfo Baez. Maria Aguilar. Daniela Restrepo. Martha Brinkman. Shannon Carroll. Justin McDowell. Erica Ross. Skylar Lee Master. Alexis Morrill. Mariah Griffith. Molly Rextis. Maylise Broderick. Demisa Cooper. Hillary Beckus. Noemi Negron. Amanda Freeman. Nicole Walker. Jordan Wenzel. James Gillard. Andrew White. Xavier Latorre. Jennifer Zappia. Kelly Yeoman. Anessa Zviradova. Nicole Catlin. Christopher Kelly. Eileen Valenzuela Hernandez. Willie Hayes. Eric Burke. Bryson Lilly. Tyler Nash. Skyrie Louisant. Ashley Rodriguez. Jillian Sacco. Norma Zambrano. Manuel Vieira. Nicholas Owen. Abby Lavender. Amanda Lavender. And now the graduates from the UA Whitaker College of Engineering. Derek Spurl. Candice Miranda. Ardit Dervishai. Sebastian Arbelayez Montoya. Andrew Davis. Daniel Caporal. Stephen Law.
Will our newest FGCU bachelor's graduates please rise? President Bradshaw, Platform Party, faculty, family, and guests, please join with me in congratulating our newest graduates. Please be seated. Among our graduates receiving bachelor's degrees today are some of FGCU's finest students. These students who have achieved the highest academic honors are designated by the wearing of green and blue honor cords. Please stand and remain standing as I call your honors designation. Undergraduate students who have maintained a cumulative GPA of 3.9 or higher have received the honors designation of summa cum laude. Please stand. Undergraduate students who have maintained a cumulative GPA of 3.71 to 3.89 have received the honors designation of magna cum laude. Please stand. Undergraduate students who have maintained a cumulative GPA of 3.5 to 3.7 have received the honors designation of cum laude. Please stand. Honors graduates, we commend you on your superlative academic achievements. Please be seated. Will all graduates wearing red, white, and blue honor cords please stand? These colors signify those who have performed great service to our country as members of our proud United States military. And we wish to thank them also for their dedicated service to our country.
Thank you. Graduates, I congratulate you on your accomplishments and wish you continued success. You've worked hard and succeeded in your academic endeavors. On your behalf, let me thank our outstanding FGCU faculty and staff members who have provided not only instruction, but also their wise guidance and enthusiastic support. Our university is truly fortunate to have such a remarkable group of faculty and staff respected by their peers, students, and the greater community. Y'all are super. Thank you. It is now my pleasure to introduce Mr. Harry Casimir, Chair of the FGCU Alumni Association Board of Directors. Mr. Casimir graduated from FGCU in 2005 with a bachelor's in computer information systems and is the Chief Technology Officer of Atlas, a digital agency he co-founded while a student at FGCU. He is also the president of boardmanagement.com, a software as a service for board of directors. Mr. Casimir is a United States veteran with tours in Afghanistan and Iraq. He is originally from Haiti, He lives in Fort Myers with his wife Esther and 3 little ones. Please welcome Mr. Harry Casimir, class of 2005.
Thank you, President Bradshaw. It is an honor to be here to celebrate the graduating class of 2016. Graduate, I would like to welcome you all as the newest alumni of Florida Gulf Coast University. Job well done. And if there is any advice I can offer, it is this. Remember this moment, this institution that instilled in you knowledge, along with great social and civic responsibility and ideals of sustainability. Take a look around you, the friends and mentor you have gained. FGCU gave you a start, pushing you down the road to limitless possibilities. And remember, no matter where you go from here, FGCU will always be the intersection in our lives. Today, you join an alumni family of more than 25,000 graduates worldwide. And I challenge you to stay connected to your FGCU alumni family, no matter where your road takes you. You can do that by becoming an involved and engaged graduate, volunteer in your colleges, attend Alumni Association events such as the Alumni Weekend that come in February, and share your accomplishment with the university. Give back when you can. More importantly, become an active lifetime member of the Alumni Association. Those are some of the ways that you can make sure you stay connected to your FGCU alumni family. I am looking forward to seeing you soaring like an eagle. Again, congratulations, class of 2016, and welcome to the FGCU alumni family. Go Eagles!
Thanks, Harry. At this time, will the graduates please rise and give a round of applause and appreciation of those that supported you through the educational process, your family, your friends. Also, please extend a round of appreciation for the faculty who also supported you through your educational endeavors. Now, will the audience please rise and join our vocalist, Christy Ferrer, and the Suncoast Brass Quintet in singing the first verse of our alma mater. The printed words can be found on page 34 of your program. Thank you, Christy. Graduates, in closing, I encourage you to stay connected to your university as proud alumni who represent the absolute best of this institution. You, our success stories, are our best ambassadors. Your achievements, service to others, and loyalty will contribute to the greatness of Florida Gulf Coast University. You have our best wishes for success and happiness throughout your lives. Now, please remain standing for the recessional and remain in your place until all graduates have exited the floor. Graduates, staff ushers will direct you to join the recessional. Guests, please wait until the students and faculty have left the arena floor before carefully exiting yourselves. Please meet your graduates in the lobby or in the plaza area. As always, my last 4 words to the graduates. Walk good, go Eagles.
you.